Hey everybody, it is lasagna time. Welcome to our home. My name is Stephanie. Welcome to the KetoMOM page. And we actually just got home from ballet, and so we're gonna make a lasagna. We're gonna show you exactly what we do. And so I actually already prepped all of the meat in the sauce. So we're ready to layer it. I'm gonna teach you what I do and how I do it. It's so simple. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? What are you making for dinner? So we are in Kentucky. We just got done with ballet. We have 4 girls. Do you have any kids? Do you guys do any sports activities? So that's what I often hear families say is like, hey, I need some easy meals or some just different ideas so that when we come home in the midst of running around between activities and work, like what can I do? So I already made the hamburger meat. So I browned 2 pounds of hamburger. I'm using the Rama sauce. Hold on, I'll show you what I'm using. I'm using this sauce right here. So this is the sauce that I use. I get it from Costco. And all I'm gonna do is layer it. So it's so simple. So I usually do, I have a whole bunch, I'm just gonna show you, hold on. So I have a whole bunch of sauce. We just like cottage cheese. How do you like to layer your lasagna? Everybody has a different recipe. So some people use your cottage cheese, whatever you want. Our kids love cottage cheese, and this is what I'm using for the noodles. This is what everybody's been asking me. And our Costco, and not all Costcos are the same, so I'm so sorry if your Costco doesn't have one. Just go up to somebody that works there and say, hey, I need you to carry these. They're the egg wraps made out of cauliflower. I've probably met one person that says they don't like these, and they're the big ones, so I'm super excited, but I can't taste anything in this. So like, what would I use these for besides lasagna? I don't do anything, but open these up. I'm gonna show you what I do, and I layer it. So it's kind of like a noodle. I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like a crepe. What are you making for dinner? So what I love while I'm making dinner is have you share so that other people can scroll through and get ideas. We say sharing is caring. Press the share button below so that you don't lose the recipe number 1, number 2, so that other people can have some great ideas. So as you're tuning in, we're making lasagna. This is what it looks like. It looks like a little crepe. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. They're very thin. So they don't taste like cauliflower. They just kind of taste like, I don't know, like a crepe, like pretty bland. So what I've done before in the past is I'll use these for taco shells. So I'll put them on like a flat skillet and I'll just warm them up for just a little bit. We've used them for taco shells. I've warmed them up a little bit so they're a little bit firmer, and I've used them for egg salad, tuna fish, or I would just put a little bit of mayo on them and put some meat and cheese in them. They're really easy. It's really just like a holding. It's just kind of like a noodle. So they're not as thick, obviously, but they're gonna work great. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm gonna do. Amelia, do you wanna help me? I haven't used these big ones yet, but they're gonna work great. So I'm gonna let you watch. Really easy, and then I'll take a picture of it later, but we love lasagna. Do you want to layer it for me? And I'll show them what you're doing. Well, here, you put the camera down so they can see what I do when I do the egg thins. You can say hello and welcome yourself.
Hello, everybody.
She's our oldest, she's 12. We have 4 girls, they're 12, 10, 8, and 6. Okay, here is what we are doing. So we've got our sauce, and usually I've never seen these big ones before. They've always had just small ones, so I don't know. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. And there's so many of them. I think they're a great deal. I would use them for tacos. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. It's easy peasy. I'm not gonna warm anything up. I'm gonna throw the cottage cheese. You guys, my lasagna is so easy. When I make the hamburger, I season it with garlic. I'm gonna layer this with, I'm gonna show you a secret of what I do with cheese too. I hate buying bagged cheese. First of all, bagged cheese has fillers in it, so it's not just cheese, don't let them fool you. But I'm gonna show you how I actually shred our cheese really fast, and it tastes way better, I promise. Are you gonna eat that?
Yeah.
Okay, so show them what it looks like. So this is our layer. It's really easy. You gonna show them?
Me?
Yeah. Okay, as you're tuning in, what are you making for dinner? We're making lasagna. Okay, this is what it looks like. I'll show you. Easy, easy, easy. Now, I am gonna put cheese on it, but watch this. I'm gonna show you something real cool. I promise you this is the best thing ever. if you want to grate cheese. If you don't have a food processor, so if you're brand new to the KetoMOM page, I'm gonna tell you something. I love an air fryer. I use it every single day. I love, what do we use to blend our shakes? A bullet
Ninja.
thing, a Ninja, right? But something I also love, I don't use it enough. I need to use it more as my food processor because look what it does to my cheese. You wanna see? Here, move them closer. Actually, I'll just show you. You wanna do it? Watch this. I promise you, this is so great. Okay, watch Emery. So you get a block of cheese. So obviously we get it at Costco. And I was just gonna have you show them a little bit. So put this in there. This is the fastest, easiest way to blend cheese. Watch this. Maybe you already knew that, but I think it's great. Did you know that? My husband's laughing at me. Did you guys already know that? So that's how, and the kids are eating the food already. They're super hungry. Okay, so let's talk real quick while I'm layering this food because for those families who are always in a hurry, there's things you can have ready as you come home so you're not driving through the drive-thru. Like tacos. Tacos are super easy. You can have it from the night before. You really can make up a whole bunch of hamburger and make a whole bunch of different meals throughout the week, whether it's lasagna, tacos, or you put that away. So this is, I actually wanted mozzarella cheese, but I didn't have any. So I'm using just the mixed cheese. I don't even remember what it's called. So all I do is I do meat. I do my egg thins, which if you're just popping on, I'm using egg thins for the noodles. And then I use cottage cheese and a little bit of this. So now I'm going to do another layer and I'll show you again what it looks like. And again, I want you to share with us, like if you're a busy family on the go, what do you make during the week? So we have burgers set aside for this week, hamburgers, which I made really good hamburgers that I got at Aldi the other day. They were delicious. They're not organic. They're probably not nitrate free. They're just good 3rd pound hamburgers. They were delicious. And then we've got tacos. We've got some chicken. I don't love chicken, but we have some in the freezer, so we're gonna eat it. And then we're just gonna grill up some food. Oh, and we usually, oh, you just spilled all over the floor. And we usually have breakfast for dinner. So here's what I'm using, the egg thins for the noodles. Will you show them one more time? So really, really easy. And then all I'm doing is I'm gonna bake it. So everything is pre-baked. It's not like this is hard. You could pre-make all of this. And all I'm gonna do is put it in the oven at I think I have it set for 375 until it's super hot and bubbly, just because I like it really hot. So I don't know, it'll probably be 15 minutes or so, 15 or 20 minutes, and then it'll be done. It's the easiest thing in the world. You can't taste these egg thins at all. It's again, just kind of like it's like a noodle. It's just splitting up the layers. You guys, oh shoot, I'm making a really big mess. I made this over Christmas with both my parents and my husband's parents. And they were like, oh, you made a lasagna? It's not keto. And I didn't tell them what we used, and we tricked them. Not that they would have cared. They wouldn't have cared whatever we made. And they loved it. Nobody even knew. They couldn't even tell that it was egg thins. I showed them it. They all were impressed. Right, babe? So, I can't read your comments, so if you're asking questions, I'll come back in a little bit and answer them. We're gonna put one more layer in, we're gonna cook it up, and then I'll take the most beautiful picture, and then maybe I'll come back on later and do a live and show you what it tastes like. You guys, I promise you, it's so good, and we're all really hungry. I'm really hungry. Anybody else hungry?
Me.
Okay, we have one more layer to go. And, okay, so just to sum it up, you can get these at Costco. Some of you have said you found them at Walmart. So these little egg thins, we found it, actually, yes. So if you go to the egg section at Walmart, we found them in Minnesota. And I don't know where else you can get them. I have no idea. So I don't know if you can order them online. But Walmart had them right by the eggs on the top shelf in smaller little portions, like a fourth of what this one is. Really, really small. I think we're only gonna get one more layer on there. And I buy everything else at Costco. It's my most favorite store in the whole world, just because I think it's a great quality. Oh, you want to know what we were gonna do that I forgot? Have you guys ever put pepperoni in your lasagna? So I feel like I haven't had anything with red sauce in probably a couple weeks at least. So I made chili. Yes, I'm going to. Listen, I made chili Christmas Eve, and then I don't think we've had anything. We haven't had lasagna in like 3 weeks or longer, maybe even a month. And today I was like, I would love some pizza. So my girls were munching on pepperonis. They are not nitrate free, so I'm just letting you know, for those of you who I understand. I know it's not the best option. It's an option. But I really wanted pizza, and pizza used to be my favorite thing, so I said, what if we put some pepperonis on the lasagna? I don't know if it's gonna taste good, and I was only allowed to put it on a third of it because my daughter Emery and myself and Eliza are the only ones that want it. So I'm actually gonna put a layer of pepperonis on, and I think it's gonna be delicious. So don't laugh, it's gonna be so yummy. And I really wanted pizza, and I didn't wanna make a homemade pizza because we're already making lasagna, so that's what we're having. Eliza, did you wanna ask a question? So here's the deal, all I wanna know is this. What are you making for dinner? Where are you tuning in from? Do you think my lasagna will taste good with pepperonis? You guys, I'm pretty convinced it's gonna be so delicious because I really wanted some pizza today, and instead I had some tuna fish. It was fine. But I really wanted some pizza. Okay, we'll probably make some homemade pizza sometime soon. Have any of you guys ever made homemade pizza? Like you can either have a cauliflower crust, which is good, or the cheese crust. The cheese crust is good. I think the cheese crust is better. Okay, this is our look. We're actually done. This is our last layer. Well, I don't know if we can fit. You think we could smash it down and make one more? Maybe we'll put one more on there.
How do you smash it?
Okay, so I'll take a picture. I'm gonna let you all go because you all have starving kids probably. Not starving, we don't like that. Nobody is starving here. Famished or hungry. So I will take a picture, share with us what you're doing, press the share button because there's lots of people that ask for a keto lasagna all the time. And it's the easiest thing to make using these. If you guys don't have these anywhere, your options are zucchini noodles, or your options are what I used to do is this. And all you have to do is Google it or Pinterest it. I might have it somewhere. We started a blog called KetoMOM Secrets. And so we're keeping recipes over there. And here's the last thing you can do for noodles. And I used to do this a long time ago. I would make sheets of pizza crust. It's called fathead pizza crust. So all it is cream cheese, mozzarella cheese, eggs, and like some garlic. And it kind of can get to be a big mess, but you roll it on parchment paper, and I would bake probably 3 sheets of dough. Once it was completely done, I would cut it in half and layer those. So it was really cheesy and it was kind of thicker, but that's an option for noodles as well. So you can use zucchini noodles, you can use these egg thins, or you can use the fathead pizza crust and make it into noodles. They all are delicious. I hope you guys have a great night. I'll take a picture and I'll let you know how it tastes. And I'm pretty sure the pepperoni is gonna dominate this lasagna. What do you think?
It's gonna be so good.
We'll talk to you soon.